Howdy everyone, y'all with me Voltage, and I may be 2 years late to this video, but personally, I don't really care that I'm 2 years late to it, because it's Spike versus Charmander, and I did watch the first one 4 years ago in the first episode of it, and that one, well, Charmander kinda got spin dashed like Sonic, and he lost that one. I don't think he can win this one because honestly Charmander hasn't had much feats gained since then. So I guess let's see what happens. If I'm honestly not expecting Charmander to win, just because, well, I do know a little bit about My Little Pony from the other fights of like the Mario characters with them. If the Mario characters have trouble against them, I think one regular Pokemon will have a big problem against them, especially for a base form.
Even if that said dragon is young. And these two play up the young but deadly dragon card to the best of their ability.
If you wanted a dragon type for dragons, should have gone with someone like, honestly, Gumi or someone like that, I think. Because Charmander's not a dragon whatsoever, honestly.
Which means he won't be able to turn into his giant form, and Charmander will have more moves that this species can know. This is a very special episode, so we're working together and making a change of pace. Today, we will find out which of these pint-sized, fire-breathing underdogs would survive in the arena of death.
If they pick with these to win, I'm gonna have to pick, unfortunately, Spike to win. Also, this is a 3D animation because I did take a sneak peek at it beforehand, and this is in 3D. So this should be interesting. Be back in a second. Cat decided to open my door, and it's currently like 10 o'clock at night.
Spike the Dragon. During her entrance exam into Celestia's school for gifted unicorns, the young Twilight Sparkle was presented with the task of hatching a mysterious dragon egg using her magic. At first, the task proved difficult for Twilight to accomplish, until the legendary sonic rain boom occurred. The shockwave caused by the event caused Twilight to release an uncontrollable latency of power from her horn, hatching the baby dragon from within the egg. Thus, Spike was born. He was raised by Twilight Sparkle and Celestia. Speaking of which, Spike is Twilight's #1 assistant, an adoptive little brother.
Fire breath, flight, thick scales, strong jaws, sharp paws. Oh, fireproof. That might be a problem, I'd say, because he's fireproof. Charmander is mostly fire type moves. He has access to moves like Shadow Claw and Dragon Claw, though. And he also has moves like Air Lace and Dig. But I still don't think he stands much of a chance.
Spike's scales also protect him from sharp objects.
That goes Shadow Claw and Dragon Claw then, for those moves being effective at all.
He has the bite force of at least 440 gigapascals, so he could bite your arm off as if it was made of soft bread. Spike's bite is actually 36 times stronger than an adult lion's. He can also use his prehensile tail as a jackhammer, which also works alternatively as an effective weapon. He's also deceptively strong and agile, able to lift and push large boulders, outpace a pack of timber wolves, and keep up with the other ponies.
That's honestly pretty fast to be able to outrun timber wolves.
Perfectly balanced rock tower, comprised of boulders of varying sizes, some larger than himself. He's brave, courageous, and is actually really clever, being exceptionally skilled at taking notes, handling diplomatic business, spotting flaws in plans, and quickly finding advantages to overcome foes and obstacles. One more thing to know is that Spike can sprout wings, gaining the ability of flight. When flying, Spike can scale to Twilight, who can fly up to 300 miles an hour.
That is ridiculous for speed, jeez Louise. Honestly, Charmander doesn't stand much of a chance, honestly, with flight especially.
He may not have as much fighting experience, but he's packed with raw power. From one dragon to another, let's discuss Charmander. Charmander is a mythical, reptilian Pokemon with a primarily orange body and blue eyes.
Charmander stands little to no chance, I'm gonna be honest.
Slender tail and has blazed there since Charmander's birth. Charmander is also the fire starter Pokemon of the Kanto region. It is said that Charmander dies when his flame goes out.
Never seen this animation before, actually.
Pokemon is healthy. The flame will continue to burn even if it gets a bit wet and is said to steam in the rain. Charmander can be found in hot, mountainous areas. However, it is found far more often in the ownership of trainers. As shown in Pokemon Snap, Charmander exhibits pack behavior, calling others of its species if it finds food. This species of Pokemon knows a wide arsenal of moves.
Actually, recently the only
Dig, and Dragonclaw are pretty
recently, like actually, Charmander usually does not appear in the wild for most of these games. The only one I think he's appeared in the wild for Pokemon is I think Scarlet and Violet actually, but technically you get him from Leon in Sword and Shield. You get one from a trainer in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, and they also spawn in the wild in Scarlet and Violet as well.
With Ember, the target is attacked with small flames. This may also leave the target with a burn. With Smokescreen, the user releases an obscuring cloud of
Smokescreen might be helpful, but I still doubt that'll do much, honestly.
With Fire Fang, the user bites with flame-cloaked fangs. This may also make the target flinch or leave it with a burn. And with Flare Blitz, the user cloaks itself in fire and charges the target.
But that does self-damage.
This also damages the user quite a lot. This attack may leave the target with a burn.
That's a very bad idea to use Flare Blitz.
But he is very weak against water-based attacks. And without a trainer, it will mainly fight on instinct. Overall, Charmander is a fire-type Pokemon with basic fire power and crushing moves. They mostly skilled in speed, but are extremely weak to water.
I still do not think that Charmander stands. Pallet Town, I really don't think that changed it because Spike has so much of a speed edge and strength edge. Never really has much of a chance.
Hey, out of my way, bub. This one's mine.
What's with the emerald?
Fools like you should be rotting in Tartarus.
What the hell's a Tartarus reference? Don't understand that reference. Like I said, I never watched My Little Pony, but I know some of the characters. Use Dig right there. That might do something, but I doubt it. Fire Punch? Okay. He used to know the moves that he's using all the time. He tried using, I think it was Cut or Slash. That must be Bite, or something like that.
Come on, punk. Fight like a real dragon. Charmander. Stop saying that.
That's all he can say, stupid. Hey, moron, he's not a dragon, you idiot. Flamethrower? Fire Spin? Not bad. But then again, he's fireproof, basically, so that's not going to do much. Smokescreen? Decent option, honestly. Because that makes him so he can't see him that well. That's a Tombstone Pile Driver. Ouch. Kind of surprised Charmander's still staying up that, honestly. I think I respect Charmander's fighting style, honestly. But I really don't think he's going to win this. Flamethrower, and also Green Flame from him. Honestly, kind of expected that. Oof. They're just duking it with fists now. Respect the fighting styles of just going fists. Ooh, that's... He's using Flare Blitz. He's going all Hail Mary tactics. I do not think that's a good idea, honestly. He's got some wounds himself. But so does Charmander. That's not good. That's just excessive, punk. You're just spitting on his grave. And you literally murdered him. All this for an emerald. Man.
Never mess with me, pal.
Oh, if you want to fight someone, fight Voltage. He'll kick your ass the next year. Actually, since this is made 2 years ago, he kicked your butt They're 4 years in the future then.
Charmander certainly had a wider variety of moves, but that's where it all ends.
Mm-hmm.
Truth is, Spike held practically all
The speed, the power edge.
had a counter for almost everything.
The only thing that Charmander had was the battle experience, I'd say.
Scales protected him from fire-based attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much anything that could have cut or slashed him during the fight.
I mean, Shadow Claw, Dragon Claw, Slash are all not effective at all either. I'd say the best option that Charmander had at all, and he was Dig.
And he also stepped up to the likes of Queen Chrysalis while assuming his adult form, causing her and her changeling.
Honestly, I don't like the fact that Charmander died at all, considering he's my second favorite Pokemon in existence now behind Pikachu.
Which she did to the surprise of even herself, and fought in one-on-one fights with Twilight, who is considered to be one of the most powerful magic users in Equestria and by the Pony of Shadows to be almost on par with Star.
Honestly, I think that Twilight Sparkle is one of the biggest magic users in history of fiction, honestly.
Charmander can only take so much damage before giving in and either changing tactics or moving on to the next fortress, and unlike Spike, he isn't completely fireproof as he is still hurt by fire-based attacks and also doesn't have any special protection against lava. With all that said, in the context determining a winner, it goes without saying that Spike would be able to keep going and endure for a really long time.
Compared to
There are ways
Charmander.
to counter every one of Charmander's moves, and pull himself together to come up with plans of his own to take down the fire Pokemon. Guess Charmander shouldn't have been dragging this fight on for as long as he did. The winner is Spike the Dragon.
I'm gonna be honest, in that situation, I really didn't think Charmander had much of a chance. He's not known for being powerful. Like, if you'd done Charizard versus him, that might have been a more fair fight, honestly. I'd say you do that sometime to make it more fair make it more fair for the fire type starter. Because honestly, I'd say that Charizard would have a better chance versus Spike and actually be a good fair fight. Because Charizard actually has more power than Charmander does. Because in this situation, it's just a stomp. Like, seriously. I'm going to call this video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the video. Bye-bye.